Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka, I'm a Vedic astrologer, and today I'm going to be talking about a very important and a very crucial month that we are heading to. That is March 2024. And lot many things are happening in the sky. It's a celestial dance, I would say, because in that too Aquarius and Pisces sign. So what all is happening, I'll be sharing my insights on the same in the first summary part. I'll be sharing with you what all are the transitory positions, and then I'll be taking you through to the 12 sign predictions. So stay tuned if you really want to understand what is happening in the sky and what does it mean in general, and we can say in the global level. Also, I'm going to be requesting you all, if you want to book your reading, the slots for April month are open now. As I was traveling, so I was not taking the readings. Now I will be taking up the readings only in the April month. March is all sold out. So you can please drop an email at vlastrology24@gmail.com if you're looking for a personalized reading. I do incorporate the predictive, not confining myself for a year or 2 years time. I do take up, in a flow. I go ahead till the time the Dasha is on, or maybe the next Dasha as well. That you will know once you take the reading. And also do subscribe my channel, and it's a very simple and a very pure astrological channel, wherein I don't use any hyped up full of graphics, etc. It's a very simple channel, all pure live sessions, extempore. I speak whatever I have learned in my past 30 years of time, decades. 3 decades are already gone. I'm just wondering how time flies. So that's why, if you want to really, if you like this channel, so you do subscribe in and help me grow astrologically. It keeps me going as well, when obviously we all need that that um, a kick in life, that how we can something to look forward to for that reason. So thank you so much, everyone, for the ones who are there with me from last so many years. I've been on YouTube. I'm a very slow, it's an organic, I would say, increase. So I'm talking about this right now because, I'm just going back. It's just a flashback for me, going back and seeing that, how I started the channel and how we all got together and how we have gotten connected, and over 500 to 600 horoscopes in maybe more, during this time period. I have taken the consultations, and how I have tried to help them, through this divine subject. So do stay connected always, and keep inspiring me and acknowledging. So let's start with this. See, we do have lunar eclipse. That's why the black color I'm wearing. That too in the Pisces sign. Rahu and Sun and Moon will be right opposite. Moon will be right opposite, of course, with Ketu, but Sun will be in Pisces this 25th of March. And we have Sun, that is Meena Sankranti, changing signs. I'll be showing you the horoscope also about the transit positions so that you can remember, and the dates also. And we have Mercury changing 2 signs from, Capricorn to Aquarius, Aquarius to Pisces, and then lastly Pisces to Aries. So it is actually from Aquarius to Pisces to Avarohi. And Venus is going to be Arohi from 31st of March. It's going to be entering Pisces sign. So Mars, after exaltation, is going to be conjunct Saturn, and we have Sun, Saturn, Moon, and Mars conjunction in Aquarius sign this month. 9th and the 10th are the very crucial days. And we do have Holi, the festival of colors, which reminds us that, we all are the same, yet different colors, but we all are the same. We all belong to the same world, same family, extended family. So let's all stay connected, and rather than pulling each other down, let's uplift each other. Everybody is doing their job well. Everybody is a good astrologer on YouTube. So why, picker about anyone? Let's not talk against anybody. Let's keep everything simple and, pure, isn't it? Thank you so much, everyone, for bearing with me, all the talks that I give. And of course, time flies. Let's capture the moment, enjoy the moment, live the moment to the fullest. Only then, we have the future coming ahead of us, a brighter one. Thank you so much. So let me start with the with sharing the horoscope of the March month, so that you know what exactly is coming. So you see, we have important transit positions which are going to be taking place this month. First of all, we have to start with uh, 14th of March. We have Meena Sankranti, because Sun will be entering the sign of from Aquarius to Pisces. And then we have Mercury transiting through three signs, that is from Aquarius from 7th March, and from the 7th March to the 26th March, all the dates are here. 7th to the 26th March in Pisces, and Aries 26th March to the 9th April. So it will be joining what do you call it? So the green arrows will indicate the change of Mercury, red will be Sun, and maroonish would be Mars. Venus is purple. So these are the transit positions. Venus to Aquarius sign. All the dates are here, 7th to the 31st March. Mars Aquarius moves into Aquarius from 15th March. So till 15th March is going to be exalted again in the Capricorn sign, and will be moving till the 23rd of April in the Aquarius sign, where Saturn is also there, will be aspecting Taurus, Leo, and Virgo sign. So it is going to be forming a straightaway connection with Ketu again. So if you have a Ketu Dasha, Mars Dasha, so this can be a little precarious time for you all. And this is also indicative of war. You know, there can be some complications we will be hearing. It's all not very goody-goody, you know. We think everything is beautiful because we are heading to a you see, we are heading to a lunar eclipse also, which is happening in Pisces Virgo axis on the 25th of March. And we have Holi, which is always on the Purnima, that is full moon. So we have it on the 25th of March this year, the festival of colors. Holika Dahan is different. That is on the 24th of March. And Holika, that Holi that we play with colors is on the 25th of March. We have vernal equinox also on the 20th of March, and an important most day also of the year. One of the most, because vernal equinox and you know, this is a spring one, and then we have the autumnal also. So these are two equinoxes that we go through in the northern hemisphere right now, and it is autumnal in the southern hemisphere right now. Okay. New moon is on the 9th March, 3:47 p.m. India time to 10th March, 11:59 a.m. And we have full moon on the 24th of March, 7:24 a.m. to 25th of March, 9:59 a.m. And what else is happening? We have Saturn in Shatabisha will be changing the Navmansh position. That is the Pada change. It is going to be in Pisces Navmansha from 9th March to the 6th of April. Rahu Ketu are not changing signs. They will be in Revati and Hasta Nakshatra. I have already made the video on Ketu in Hasta. Please do watch that. So it is going to be from 7th February till the 2nd of December 2024. True notes I do take. And Rahu will be conjunct Mercury from 7th to the 26th of March in the Pisces sign, where it is debilitated, afflicted by Rahu. Lunar eclipse is also taking place. So a lot of affliction on the Pisces sign also. Mars is going to be changing Nakshatras, Shravana till 7th of March, Dhanishta from 7th to the 24th of March. And of course, we do have Sun changing Nakshatras from 20th February till the 4th of March in Shatabisha, Purva Bhadra 4 to 17th March, Uttar Bhadra 17th to 31st March, Revati 31st March to the 13th of April. So that is when Sun ingresses in the sign of Pisces also. Okay. Now, when we look at the planetary positions, when we just combine all of that, because these are the dates. Now, what happens? You see, it is going to be impacting the authorities. anything to do with government, anything to do with politicians, this is a very precarious month, because sun and moon, they are going to get eclipsed. Whenever there are eclipses, sun and moon, the luminaries get eclipsed. So this is a very beautiful time, because it is in Pisces. It is a very beautiful time to be self introspective. This is the only time period when you get to know your ego must go, you must mellow down. This is the time period, especially, plus minus month I take, because then after the lunar eclipse comes the solar eclipse also. So whenever there are lunar and solar eclipse, in April we have the solar eclipse. So whenever sun and moon get eclipsed, it means that the sheen has to go. The sheen actually, is the ego, the kind of proud nature that we have about, the pride, not the pride falls, because what happens, we think too high about ourselves. We have to come back to the ground. At times we need those energies. These are the chaya grahas, the shadowy planets. Until unless there is a shadow, there won't be any kind of darkness. The light will not be eclipsed. So till the time we get to know, yes, we are here for on temporary basis. So we keep just howling and jumping on what we have, the resources and whatever we are enjoying in our life, and we just show off. So all of that, when the eclipses come in, so that actually needs to mellow down. That energy needs to go. So when it is happening, so you in the Pisces sign this month, so this is the time period when you need to shift your energies towards inwards. Understand what is it that you need to work on even more. This is not the time period when you should let go of. The temples or the religious places, especially in India, are shut during this time, even if it is not visible in India. I will be making a separate video of on this, what are eclipses and where they are visible, etc. But surely this is the time, this is the month wherein the planets are losing their sheen. Why? Because Mercury is going to be debilitated. Venus is going to be till the time, Venus is going to be till, 31st of March in Aquarius sign with Saturn. So, the women counterparts, may just suffer, or it is about, the restrictions. We must actually self-impose restrictions about, our money, about our resources. We need to sit tight on our funds. Economy is going to actually suffer. It's going to be impacted. Mars is also going to be. Aquarius is the sign of innovation, newness. Some new innovative ideas will be definitely floating in the market. People will have a lot of energy towards all whatever they can, make the best use of their resources, about their ideas, about the creativity. So people in fine arts, you will see music industry, glam industry, female counterparts, they will have all those ideas and energies, positive energies. Good movies might just release. But at the same time, we will be experiencing, for spiritual growth, very good. But at the same time, for our, retaining our money, we need to be very cautious when Venus is with Saturn. So it is about restriction. So when you're investing, you have to take care. Mercury, as it is going to be with Rahu, you will have a lot of, energy towards that lobe, that greed. Okay, so you need to be very careful about your money part, monetarily. Okay, now let us start with the predictive. Please make a note of the dates which are here and the transit positions this month. And I will be sharing with you the predictive now. And I will be giving you the dates also, because the dates are the most important, what you should be doing on which date, which are the favorable time periods. So that will help you. Okay, so please do make a note of the dates also. This is like day-wise prediction I'm going to be giving you, and it is based on the one second, ascendant, moon, and Dasha wise. Okay, where your Dasha sign is, if you're watching me for the first time, you must see, first of all, put up your horoscope like this on any of the platform, wherever, any of the software, you can just find it online. You can just erect this chart by plugging in your birth details, date of birth, time of birth, place of birth, and then you will get either the North Indian, the square chart, the diamond chart, or the square chart, which is on the right side. That is the square chart, which is a South Indian chart. So you will get, you can use, these are the same, but it's just that their movement is different here. In the South Indian chart, the signs are fixed, Aries, Taurus, they don't change. But in the diamond chart, the houses are fixed, but the signs keep changing. So you must see whichever you're friendly with, put it up and see what the Vimshottari Dasha you're in right now. Suppose you're in the Dasha of Moon, and Moon is in Leo sign of yours. So make Leo your first house and see how it matches. See, you will find by Ascendant also it's matching, by Moon also it's matching, or it is not, completely different. But Dasha sign will actually tell you the current situation. Always remember, because we are doing the transit video. This is a transit video. So Dasha and transit will definitely, they will be in sync. Ascendant moon will tell you about your personality, your inner you. But Dasha will tell you what is your condition right now, because people change when the Dasha changes. Remember, you will change. You will suddenly start behaving like your mother. Oh, I was never like this, why I'm behaving like my mom right now, or like my father. I was not like this, because the Dasha changed, So Dasha change, people change. I always say that. Okay. So that is why make Dasha your first house and see what is happening. So coming to Aries sign first. So for Aries natives, first of all, you have to see the condition of Lagna Lord. The Lagna Lord till the 15th of March is going to be exalted. So this is a very positive time period if you want to make changes in your profession, career. If you want to grow, this is a good time period. If you really want to make changes as far as your job is concerned, you can do that as well. Till the 15th of March, Mars is going to be in your Kendra, forming a Ruchaka Yoga, and then moves forward in the Aquarius sign from the 15th March to the 23rd of April. Now, Sun is also going to be getting into the 12th house. There's a lunar eclipse happening there. Mercury is going to be debilitated. So as far as your personality is concerned, now you're going to be maybe a little bit more innovative. You're going to be very creative. You'll be meeting influential people this month, especially after 15th of March. If you have to make the best use of your potential, as far as your property related matters is concerned, your vehicle, your ancestral property, your finances is concerned, this is a good time period. From 15th of March onwards, you will start experiencing, too much inclination towards friendships, towards growth, how you can be a better person now, and how you can connect with the influential people also towards better. Okay, so this is a good time period. And also, as far as your communication with your siblings is concerned, or siblings going overseas is concerned, so they might just be leaving from the 7th to the 26th of March, because this is going to be Mercury's transit in the 12th house. Mercury is not a spiritual planet. He's very, very analytical. So when Mercury is with Rahu, the foreign lands, income from foreign lands, investments, expenditures, they might increase. You need to take care of your health, because and litigation. This is not the month for, especially 15th March onwards. You can get a little aggressive, and you can fall sick also, because you're having so much of pressure on your mind, maybe. It's not a good time period for getting involved in any kind of legalities. If you want to sign any papers, etc., do it before the 15th of March. I will be, though, sharing the dates also. You see, 27th February till the 2nd of March, this is a good time period for connecting with your siblings. Also, any kind of communication, this is a good time period. You can go in for the documentation, etc. Also, 2nd to the 7th of March would be the time when you will be at home doing some homework, or some household chores, and also maybe starting a new plan to educate yourself. investments, purchasing of property. This is a good time. 7 to the 11th would be the time period for starting any or initiating any kind of romantic association, romance. If you have been having some complications in your romance, so this is going to be a good time period to propose. You will come across somebody from the past also, some ex, as we say, ex-partner will come back or not. So this might be the time period when you will come across the ex-partner. And also it is good for connecting with your children. Children might be leaving you and going overseas, or they'll be very creative. Students are going to be doing really well. So this is a good time period to make the best use of 7 to 11th. 11 to the 15th would be the time period when you will have to be careful about your health and your relation with your uncles and aunts. They can turn sour, or you can have some complication in their health, or you can have complication in your litigation, etc. Legal matters might just aggravate. You might just not be able to take good care of your health. Some food related issues, stomach related issues can come up. So be little careful from the 11th to the 15th, and do let me know in the comment section if it all something matched or did not. It'll really help me. From 15 to the 20th, a good time period to get married, get settled, or be in a live-in. If you're planning to propose that person, so you can, your partner. So 15 to this 20th is a very good time period for that. Any kind of travel plans also can culminate. 20th to the 24th is a good time period to be more spiritually inclined. You will meet some people who are into tax, insurance, etc., or you're going to be working on your legal affairs related to ancestral property, etc. You will be upgrading yourself spiritually inwards. So this is a good time period, but it can lead to some kind of issues with your seniors and bosses. So at this time, 20th to 24th March, take care of all of that. 24th to the 28th would be a good time period to connect with your father-like figures, gurus, travels, exploring new avenues, working on your potential, or maybe acquiring more knowledge, travel plans overseas to study. These are all going to start from 24th to 28th if you are planning already. 28th March to the 1st of April would be the time when you can have some, if at all you have not changed your job, switched your job, or you're waiting for a proposal. So this is the time period when you will get that proposal, 28th March to the 1st of April. So this is a good time period for you. There is a likelihood that you will connect with people on the 9th and the 10th, who are going to uplift you, your friends, your community. You might just be making decisions about your investments, also your financial growth. See, there is a short stellium that is Sun, Saturn, Mars, and Moon going to be together on the 9th and the 10th. So this is the time that, you will be making some major decisions, because there is a new moon. Please refer to the first slide, which is showing the dates also. That will help you understand the transits better. And then, when Mercury is in the 12th house, 3rd and 6th lord is going to be in the debilitation sign of the 12th house with Rahu. So you need to be really cautious, between 7th to the 26th of March about your travels, about your investments. You might just be involved in the investment plannings, or get fetching investors from overseas for your work. And maybe your siblings are going overseas, or maybe there is some health issues that you're going to be skin related problems you can face between this time period. So take good care of yourself. And also, I forgot to mention, between 20th to 24th, there can be some, lower abdominal issues. So you need to take care of your eating habits, food related habits. There can be untimely meals that you're having, and there's an eclipse also happening in your 12th house. So you, as it is, need to take care of your expenses. It is a good time period to self-introspect. If you want to grow spiritually, it's a good time period. Worship Lord Shiva during this time. Worship Lord Ganesha, because Mercury is in the 12th house. You can propitiate Hanumanji, recite Hanuman Chalisa whenever Mars is transiting through these signs. You need to actually, Mars is action. So you actually can be very impulsive in making your decisions, so don't lose your temper, don't lose your cool during this time period when Mars is in transition. Also, there is Mercury in Gandanta. not to forget that Mercury is going to be in Gandanta. Mercury will be changing signs from Aquarius to Pisces, and from Pisces to Aries. So 26th March, Mercury is going to be till the 9th of April in Aries sign, will be conjunct Jupiter, but it is going to be in Gandanta. So from the 25th, 26th, 27th, 3 days, Mercury is going to be in Gandanta. So you need to be really careful about your relationship with your siblings, about their health, and new projects. If you're thinking of starting, I think you should avoid these 2-3 days time. As it is, eclipses will be over at that time, and then we are heading to another eclipse in your 6th house. So I will be making a separate video because that's a solar eclipse. So you need to take care of your health any which ways. Okay. And I wish you all a very happy Holi. There are beautiful beautiful occasions this month. I wanted to share with you all. I forgot to mention, what all festivals we are heading to, this month. So we do have, we have Mahashivaratri, which is, on the March 8th, and we do have Pradosh Vrat on March 8th, so you can worship Lord Shiva during this time. We have Falgun Amavasya on the 9th and 10th, which I have mentioned. So this is like Falgun Mas, which is starting. We have Vinayak Chaturthi this month on the 13th of March, so you can worship Lord Vinayaka, that is, Lord Ganesha. And we have vernal equinox, as I said, on the 20th of March. And vernal equinox is the day when, it is an event which happens when the earth axis is neither, away or nor towards the sun. So this is like, it is tilted. So it is the day and the night are equal length. So this is happening on the 20th of March. So again, a very important one. And we have Choti Holi, we have Holika Dahan, we have, Vasanta Purnima, we have, Holi festival on the 25th. Lakshmi Jayanti is also there on the 25th of March. So you can, this is a very beautiful month for all of this. And then we start with the Chaitra Mas. Chaitra Mas starts from the 26th of March. So amazing, I would say, amazing month. So please do mention this to others that, I mention all the festivals. I don't want to repeat it every time. So please do write in the timestamps. Thank you so much for watching, to the ones who are watching me live also. So nice of you all. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Taurus. For Taurus natives this month, Venus's condition is on the improving side. Why? Because it is going to be in Capricorn till the 7th of March, and then moves into the Kendra, that is in the 10th house, from 7th March to the 31st of March. Now you see, the Lagnesh is coming to the Kendra, so it is strengthening the horoscope. And also being the ruler of the 6th house, it is going to be very good for starting new ventures. Anything that you're thinking already, to get involved in some kind of, job change, a new profession, or meeting some potential or influential people. So this is a very positive month for you. I must tell you that you must use this month to the best potential. Mars is also going to be changing signs. Sun is going to be changing signs. I've showed in the beginning part, this slide which has everything consolidated. You can just go back and see. Venus will be changing signs. So till the time it is in the 9th house, this is like luck is being enhanced. Make the best use of your potential, your knowledge, your creativity. This is a good time period. Mars, being the ruler of the 7th house, is going to be again in the Kendra and will be aspected, will be aspecting your Lagna also from the 10th. So you will get too much into action now. Whatever was stagnant, now you will become action oriented. Mars will be transiting through Aquarius from 15th March to the 23rd of April. So it's a very long and a very beautiful transit for you, though I will be giving you date-wise predictions also here. But this is actually overall a very good time period. And when the eclipse is happening in your 11th house, it is going to give you that clarity also about who's who. Now you will get to know whether you want to be in this relationship or you want to just, quit this relationship. You don't want any kind of issues or troubles, with the community, move around it. You really want to make the best use of your potential, your creative energies right now. And that ego that you're carrying, the baggage that you're carrying, will also get offloaded. Mercury is your second lord, your fifth lord is going to be in debilitation sign. So investment wise, you have to be a little extra cautious, because Mercury is going to be in your Pisces sign in the Nicha position, in the debilitation sign from 7th to the 26th of March. Will be in Kandanta on the 25th, 26th, 27th of March. So that is also a transitional phase, because it is going to be from water sign to the uh, fiery sign. So if you have to make any kind of investment, start any businesses, etc., so try doing it after the 27th of March, because it's going to be conjunct Jupiter also. It is going to be very positive for you for that reason. And your fourth lord is going to be in Rahu Ketu axis. So take care of your mother's health. It's Meena Sankranti from 14th March. That is, Sun will be transiting your Pisces sign, your 11th house, from 14th March till the 13th of April. So till the 14th of March, it's in the 10th house. Again, a very good transit for you for making your connections, use your connections well. If you have any plans to start any new assignment, new project, so you can do that. But when there are eclipses, we are heading to eclipses. This is eclipses season. From the 21st eclipse happens on the 25th of 25th of March in Pisces sign of yours. So this is the time period you need to control your anger, your impulse. You don't have to make decisions impulsively about your investments, about your relationships. You need to really form a good connection with your mother, with your parents, because parents' health suffer if at all you are in that age group where your parents are also old. So you need to take care of their health as well, because eclipses are always, they impact the parents. Sun is the father and moon is the mother. So you need to take care, as it is fourth lord is going to be in the 8 places away. So it is going to be giving some health issues to your mom. Especially, you take care of your mother's health. And your property related matters, etc., if you want to resolve or you want to complete or anything, so you can do it before 14th of March as well. Okay, before 14th of March, it is all the more better. Though Mars, the Karaka for property, etc., is going to be looking at the 4th house. So you can maybe, have some documentation issues, but ultimately it will get resolved. Don't worry about it. If it is getting delayed, don't worry, just keep doing your thing, and you will definitely be out of it. Now I'm giving you a few dates. Make a note which are good, which are bad, to make decisions. So that will help you decide about your financials, about your health, about your relationships. See, Ketu is already transiting your Virgo sign, 5th house. So you need to, and there is an eclipse also happening in this axis. So you need to take care of your children's health. You need to take care of your relationships. Some ex-partner comes into your life and spoils everything. There's a ripple effect. So you need to work on that also. Don't get carried away. It might be an emotional setback for you. So you need to work on your relationships also very seriously. This is all, extempore. I'm just going on speaking, looking at the horoscope right in front of me. And also, litigation. This is not the right time period to start any legal battle. So I think you should wait. When Venus transits through the Pisces sign, that is the time when you will get the success from 6 to 6. And right now it is from 6, it is going to be transiting the 5 places away. So there is a possibility that you might just start a new venture, start new job. This is the time period. I'll give you the dates though. 7 to the 31st of March is going to be in the Kendra. Not bad. Now, from the 28th February till the 2nd of March. Now, this is the time period when you will have some short journeys. You can make money out of money. You are thinking about growth now. And this is also going to be a good time period to get some positive news. 2nd to the 4th March, this is not a good time period for investments. You might just lie low at home. You're feeling a little emotional. Maybe with your mother, you're going to be meeting your mother. So you're feeling quite emotional. You're at home. 4th to 7th March is the time when you might just have some some kind of argument with your partner, or there is some travel and you have to leave your partner and go, or you're feeling very uneasy in your head, that, oh, why this happened, that happened, and you can be very creative also. So when you think, or maybe you're very poetic, 4th to 7th of March. 7th to the 10th of March is the time when you need to take care of your health. But you will be a fitness freak, and maybe you're starting some fitness regime during this time. So you have to see to it that you eat right kind of foods also during this time. 10th to 12th, good time to get get in contact with your business partner. For your relationship, this is a good time, a good date. So if you want to reconcile with your partner, this is a good time period. 12th to the 15th is the time when you can have some health issues. You need to take care of your financials. Don't get carried away in your just tax evasion, etc. Don't do that. And it is good time period for inheritance, and speaking and working on the inheritance, communicating about that is good. 18th to the 20th, a good time period as far as your, no, 15th to the 18th, sorry, 12th to the 15th, I just told about your litigation, about your inheritance, etc. 15th to the 18th would be the time when you can acquire more knowledge. You can work on your spiritual pursuits, your religious belief system. You can work on your finances also. You will get some clarity. 18th to the 20th, again, it is a good time period for starting a new job venture, travels, meeting people, influential people. Maybe your co-workers are female counterparts and you're taking or giving them help, so that help is also extended. 20th to the 23rd, again, you can make some financial decisions, and you might just connect with your community, your friends. You might just propose the person you're dating, or you will be meeting the potential partner also during this time. 23rd to the 26th, this is the time when you might just make decisions about your expenditure. Might be exponential, so sit tight on your funds during this time. Travels can happen. There can be some journey on card in future you're planning for. Also, there is a theft which is likely, so make sure that you take good care of your belongings. 26th to the 29th, again, a very good period for understanding yourself, changing your personality, going in for the cosmetic surgery you're looking forward to, or you're planning. So this is going to be a very positive time for your own personality change. 29th to the 31st of March is a good time period to work on your finances, communication, connecting with people, your family. You might just eat something heavy and you're feeling uneasy, or that acidity is there. So you have to take care of all of that as well. The best time periods would be, when 9th and the 10th. This would be the time when you will be making some major decisions related to your work, related to your finances. Good. And also, I would suggest, if you want to travel, you can travel on the 13th and the 14th, and proposing someone 29th, latter half till the 31st. So this is a good time period to connect with your partner and make decisions with regards to your relationship also. So this is what, the date wise prediction I'm giving, so that, your month is already planned well. As it is today is 21st, so you can always, because there's a lot of hard work, that has been invested in doing the date wise prediction. No other channel will give you date wise predictions. Okay, I have mentioned after Aries readings about the festivals. We have Holi, wishing you all a very happy Holi. We have lunar eclipse. We have solar eclipse in the upcoming month on the 8th of April. So I will be making the eclipses videos separately. But surely Mercury's transit, Sun's transit. So Pisces sign is getting heavily impacted this month. So if you have anything to do with your investments, do it beforehand so that you don't burn your fingers, before, I would suggest 15th of March. If you can do so, all the more better. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Gemini. So Gemini natives, I would request you, Ascendant Moon Dasha sign. I've already mentioned how to look for that. And if you want to understand what are the transitory positions, dates, etc., there's a slide in the beginning where I have mentioned all the dates. Please go back and refer. And after Aries readings, between Aries and Taurus, there are festivals that I've mentioned, and you can propitiate the remedial, you can propitiate Shiva, Ganesha on the days that I've mentioned, Lakshmi. So you please, Goddess Lakshmi, so you can just refer to that as well. So for Gemini natives, Mercury is going to be changing to 3 signs, in fact, from Aquarius to Pisces and Pisces to Aries. Now, Aquarius till 7th of March. That is your 9th house. Lagnesh in the 9th house is considered to be good. So make the best use of your potential. If you want to go for higher studies, if you want to learn more about the subjects that you are capable of acquiring knowledge and upgrading yourself, meeting the potential people, who will guide you through, guru, teacher, mentors, connect with them, acquire more of the information that you're waiting for. This is also a good time period for applying for visa, a PR, etc. before 7th of March. After 7th of March, this Mercury is going to be debilitated in your Kendra. That is, it's going to be in Pisces sign with Rahu. 7th March to the 26th of March. Now, this is a little precarious time period because Lagnesh going to the 10th house might give you some upheavals at the place of work. There can be too much of confusion, or maybe there can be some, some people who will try to lure you, going in for that greed, not the need. That might just erupt. The unethical route and a quick path to achieve success, name, fame, you're just running after it. So don't do that. Lie low. This is the month to lie low. In fact, if you are looking for a job change or starting a new business, startup, look change. Sometimes people want to change their look, etc. It can be a funky look that, suddenly you change into. That also happens with Rahu Mercury combination. And also, don't, Rahu Mercury is a combination where, it is all illusion, illusionary communication, illusionary world. This is innovation also, though it is quite innovative, new ideas people do get, but it is not that great for the ones, it is like, I have a very simple channel. Suppose, for example, I don't do that editing and too much of marketing, etc. I not too much, but I don't do marketing at all. That is why my channel is just growing organically. Other channels, you will see there are millions and millions of views, but that is Rahu Mercury. So that is what, people will start doing, looking for those numbers, maybe share market, crypto, etc. They want to just go in for those investments now. Oh, that company is doing well, let me invest in that. But ultimately, like, look at the the destiny of Paytm. People have lost a lot of money who have invested there. So one must be very careful because of this Rahu, Shatabisha, which is actually, getting is activated. So because of this, all this is happening also. So when Rahu and Mercury are going to conjunct, be careful about your finances and don't go for that illusionary world. It is not going to lead to anything, and anywhere. Just do your thing, dedicatedly. Don't get diverted, don't get distracted, because Rahu will distract you in your education subjects, in your communication, in your investments, because trading, business. So all this is and of course innovation. So this is all is Rahu Mercury. Mercury represents all of these. So it will be not right to take any chances right now. Okay, not this month. Just stay calm. Mars is going to be coming out of your 8th house, and that's happening on the 15th of March, and it's going to be in your 9th house. Mars in the 8th house is not bad. It's exalted. It is very good for combating the disease or health issues that you have been experiencing. But it gives some digestive issues, problem in the feet, blood-related issues also. But it will help you come out of it also. Now, Mars has made you quite action-oriented. You have discarded the friends or the people you don't want to connect with. You've discarded them. You don't want anybody who is pulling you down in your life, because Mars is looking at your 11th house. So till the 15th of March, Mars is going to be in the exaltation place, then moves into your 9th house. 9th house transit is not bad for Mars either. It will give you that, line of, it will give you that, it will channelize the energies now, where you should go, what, if you want to travel, which country you want to travel, when you want to travel, what is it that you should be doing, because from the 11th, it is the 11th house transit. So it is definitely going to be giving you that growth now. You will get that name and fame that you've been waiting for with Mars in the 9th house. So any kind of exploration, action-oriented you, it is definitely positive, but see your Lagnacious condition. It is with Rahu. So you need to be little extra cautious about your mental setup. Also, Mars is going to be here, Rahu is here. So Mercury is hemmed between malefics also. Can you see? So Saturn is also there. So any planet which is actually between Rahu, Saturn, and and Mars, so you will experience that blocked energy also. You're not able to, you're working, but you're not getting that kind of result. So it is quite frustrating, but don't worry, things will happen, things will fall in place. Jupiter is there in Aries sign of yours. It is going to take care of many, many things. Your house is protected, your mother is protected, your relationship with your partner is protected, because Jupiter is looking at your 3rd house and your 7th house and 5th house as well. Children are protected. That's the major thing if you have, if you're married and you have children. So this is the time when, you need to sit tight on your finances, but at the same time, you will get that support that you need from the divine. Okay. Now I'm giving you few dates. You need to just make sure that you don't go overboard and make decisions. So on the 1st, of course, it's a good time period to connect with your children and your romantic partner and all. Just avoid 7th, 8th. This is the time when you will make some wrong choices and decisions as far as your investments is concerned, as far as your financials is concerned. And in relationship also, there can be a miss. So you need to take care of your mental setup on the 7th to the 8th. Then on the 15th, 16th, if you're traveling, you make sure that everything is, well checked, your passport, visa, your it can lead to some expenses also, but make sure that you're working on yourself during this time. What exactly is your thought process. All that you will get to know during this time period. Also, just make sure that if you have to make decisions as far as your financials, your property matters is concerned, 19th, not 19th, 24th afternoon onwards till the 26th, that's the time period you need to, and that's an eclipse time also. So you need to be careful about your relationship with your family members, your relationship with your bosses and seniors and co-workers as well. There can be something amiss because it's in the Kendra where your Rahu Ketu are transiting also. So lack of mental peace, because Ketu is in your 4th house. So you need to be more spiritually inclined to get good results this month. Okay. Overall, it's a good transit. Venus, your positive graha, is also transiting out of your Capricorn 8th house on the 7th of March. Again, a very positive time for relationship. 7 to the 31st March, excellent time. I would suggest if you want to make any decisions as far as your relationship is concerned, you want to start a new relationship, want to send off your children overseas, good time period. For students also, this is a good time period, I would say. Okay, so make your decisions in these regards. But as far as your Mercury concept is concerned, just lie low, which is your Lagnesh. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Cancer. Many people are waiting for Cancer reading, I have seen. Okay. Cancer and Leo, I've seen people wait for these readings even more. So Cancer natives, please refer to the consolidated slide that I've made in the beginning part, and I've between Aries to Taurus is the festivals and remedies. Please do refer to that also, which god to propitiate and what are the festivals, how they can be helpful. We have Holi also. I wish you all a very happy Holi. We are heading to eclipses also. One eclipse, which is lunar eclipses in this month, and next month we have the solar eclipse. So I will be making a separate video of the same. Now, for Cancer natives, this month is the eclipse time. So eclipse is happening in your 9th house. So you need to be little extra careful about your relationship with your father, health of father, mother also, and your traveling. If you have to travel, go for exploration, etc., or your religious, spiritual belief system, you might just be working on that as well. See, eclipses are very positive for your mental growth, your spiritual growth, your internal growth. That's self-introspection time. If you use this time period to understand yourself, it's a very beautiful time period. But if you think that, financially, I must do well, I must flourish, and, all the worldly things, then eclipses are not the ones. And, your confidence level also, reduces with eclipses. You emotionally, you get very bogged down, whenever there are eclipses time. So you need to be very careful about your mental setup as well. So enhance that, strengthen that area, because nothing can actually, tarnish or harm you unless you yourself are, if you're strong, nothing can, no external forces can, right? Now, with Venus and Mars transiting your 8th house, Venus will be transiting on the 7th of March, your 8th house, that is Aquarius sign, and Mars will be from the 15th of March coming to your 8th house, where Saturn is already there, Sun is already there. 15th of March, 14th of March, of course, Sun also leaves the zone. So it's good. From 14th March onwards, you will gain that confidence also. But there is an eclipse waiting for you. But when Venus and Mars are going to be in the 8th house, Mars is your yoga karak graha. When it transits the 8th house, you need to take care of your health. You will have health issues, but it will combat the health issues also. You will be able, you're the warrior. Maybe, there is a contradiction with your counter views with your friends, the community you move around in, because Mars is looking at your 11th house with the 11th Lord. So it can bring about complications in relationship, in your love life. So you have to work on that. But it is going to make you very creative. You can be very sexually agile with Mars and Venus in your 8th house. Saturn contracts, though, Saturn restricts. But at the same time, Venus and Mars, two energies are there. So it is definitely the time when you can be very much physically agile. And being the 4th Lord in the 8th, it also is about your mother. You have to take care of your mother's health. There can be your mother's creativity, enhanced creativity, financials also growing. But at the same time, you need to work on your relationships. You need to work on your finances also. Sun coming out of the 8th house on the 14th March till the 13th April in your 9th house is considered to be good. Second Lord is going 8 places away in the Rahu Ketu axis. It is good for connecting with your father, but take care of your father's health. Maybe you're going to be meeting your father's health suffers. You have to, take him to the hospital. Expenditure is on him even more. Or, there is, a mentor that, comes into your life back from the past and, just tries to maneuver your mindset. So you have to be a little confident and a little careful also at the same time. Maybe, somebody tries to maneuvers you and you fall prey to the, to that guidance. So it might just be a wrong advice also. You can get entrapped in that with the eclipses ahead. Just make the best use of your time from 14th to the 20th of March. That's a good time period. I would give you that. So this is something which is going to be helpful for your financial growth, for job change, etc. And just pay off your loans, if at all you have taken some money from someone, just pay it off. Don't keep it to yourself. This is the time that you should actually, quit your karma with other people. Eclipses are here to guide us through to those also. Okay. And as far as your communication is concerned, your travel plans, all that will also start off, when Mercury is also going to be in the 12th sign, that is 9th house. Mercury is going to be in your 9th house from 7th to the 26th of March, and it's going to be in Gandanta from 25th, 26th, 27th. It's going to be in Gandanta, then moves into your 10th house. Now, when Mercury, till the 27th, I would suggest that, just take care of your communication, documentation. Maybe you're connecting with people, overseas people, you want investors. Expenditures can be on hospitalization, on health also during this time period. So when Mercury is debilitated, because the 12th lord is debilitated, so it could lead to too much of expenses on health. But at the same time, this is good for, for your education, for upgrading yourself, uplifting yourself, being the ruler of the 3rd and the 12th in the 9th in debilitation sign. So when you're signing any documents, when you're selling off any property, etc., or filing your return, etc., just make sure that you're doing it very correctly. Just cross check again and again. It is definitely required. Okay. Your relation with your siblings is, it needs to be on the improving side with this Mercury looking at its own zone. So you need to work too, on this. Okay. And being the ruler of the 5th house, transiting through the 9th house, that is your children's house. This is 5th house, your children's house. So children are going to be traveling, or maybe they're going to be changing their subjects, or it's also likely that they're leaving their previous job and they're going to be getting another one. So that assignment also they're going to be getting. Venus is Arohi and Mercury is Avarohi. So whenever these two planets, who give us communication, finance, relationship, education, logic, reasoning, they are actually the opposite energies right now. So you need to plan everything really well in these areas. Okay. Venus is going to be Arohi, so it's in dignity only, but 8th house gives it a little bit of some hidden secrets coming out in the limelight. So you need to take care of all of that. Now, coming to the dates quickly. You need to be careful. I would just tell you the dates which are not favorable, okay? Especially 10 to the 14th. No, not 10 to the 14th. Just give me a moment. Okay. So 24th to the 28th of March, take care of your health. Don't get involved in any kind of litigation. Okay. 20th to 24th is a good time period of March, good time period for your children. Childbirth also, progeny also. Okay. If you want to go in for any kind of reconciliation or legalities you want to come out of, 28th March to the 1st of April is a good time period. Okay. And also for relationship, I would say avoid 11, avoid 18 to the 20th. There can be something amiss, on the 18th to the 20th. All right. Expenditure can be on the female counterparts even more. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Leo. Okay. So for Leo natives, Sun is going to be in your 8th house from the 14th of March. So make the best use of these energies. Till now, whatever, you're doing, you're getting that name and fame, you're getting those accolades, you're getting that authority. All that is good for you till now. So you will be gaining that strength till the 4th of March, 14th of March. You're good to go. But when the planet is in your 8th house, and there's an eclipse also which is happening in your 8th house, in your 2nd and 8th axis, you need to take care of your health, your name and fame. There can be some defamation because Rahu energy is there. It can cause some troubles to your father also. It is good for those who are very spiritually inclined, who really are spiritual. It's not for the worldly people. Eclipses are not for the worldly people. If you're thinking of growth, financial growth, oh, I must have, you run after all of that. That's illusion. Rahu energy is always illusion. So Ketu takes you away from this world, but Rahu wants you to be in the world, wants you, because Rahu doesn't have the lower body. So he eats and doesn't digest. So he's ever hungry. He doesn't know what he's eating. So when Sun is going to be there, Moon is going to be right opposite. So you will have that energy even more. You want that name, you want that fame, you're power hungry when there is a, eclipse happening in the 8th house. Be careful about your these energies. If you tame those, if you're spiritually inclined and you're lying low, okay, whatever comes to me, I'm happy with that. This transit is for you. I'm not saying that don't be ambitious. Be ambitious, but don't expect that this grows exponential. This feeling comes in, sinks into you exponentially, and you lose the path. So you need to work on your mental setup during this time, because you're heading to an eclipse in the Meena Rashi, that is in your Pisces sign. So this is not good for the authorities. If you are at an authority, you need to be very careful, because the Lagnesh is going to be in the 8th house. Okay. Take care of your health. You can have some acidity, acid reflux. You can have problems in your bones. So look after your body really well. 14th March to 13th of April. This part of the month is generally, it gives you some problems now that Rahu, after 18 years, is going to be here. So Rahu is here after 18 years. But every year, Sun comes into your Pisces sign. So this definitely is the time period when you will experience some, too much of want to that height, to go to that height. It will be like too much with this eclipse also happening, but you will not get it. So it is all illusionary, remember. And you have Venus being Mercury, especially Mercury, you need to see the condition, because it's a power and money, it gives you that financials. So Mercury is going to be also in Rahu Ketu axis. So this might just give you too much of inclination towards acquiring more knowledge, money, finances, and it can be about investments which can go wrong. So you, in that quest to make money out of money, quick bucks, you might just fail. So you need to cut down on your that desire. Okay, you need to work on your desires. Okay, everybody is making money, let me also go in for that. Let me invest here, I will make good amount of money, because it's the 8th house energy working. It's a hidden energy, and it is also the Mercury being the ruler of your 2nd and the 11th. So what will happen? It will give you that desire, too much of desire with Rahu. So Rahu and Mercury is like, logic, reason fails. It's like, all illusionary. You're very intelligent. You become very intelligent, no doubt about it. But at the same time, at the time when you need your intellect, that fails you. So make sure that you are not advising anybody anything right now. It will just backfire. So the best is take the help of others instead, to go in for the experts, in fact, to make decisions. If you want to go in for investments, if you want to go for travels, if you want to plan your, your parking the funds, how you can just save money, all those decisions, or PR, visa, etc., you need to take help of others. Depend on others. That will be good. But don't follow others, what they are doing, and get entrapped. So this is not that kind of a month. Okay. And also there is a possibility of some changes coming into you in your personality. You might just lose a temper often, because from the 15th of March onwards, even Mars is going to be in your 7th house, and Venus is also from the 7th of March to the 31st of March in your 7th house. It is a good time period to start a new relationship, good time period to get married, or you want to propose someone. So this is a good time period. Also good for the ones who are into marketing, art, drama, film industry, glam industry, also into engineering, the ones who are into making something, some projects, etc. If you're involved in, it's a good time period for that, for those, because 10th Lord is 10 places away. So good for your upliftment at the workplace. So it is coming to you automatically. So don't run after it. Don't chase. If you will chase, then you will fall on your face. Just be careful. 25th is the eclipse. So plus minus a month I do take for the eclipses to work. So they start impacting. No event takes place on the day of the transit. Okay, this is going to be a long video because I have to give you the dates also. So for you, basically, you have to be careful whenever there is a new moon and full moon time. You have to be careful about, you can go in for donations. During the eclipses time, you must donate somebody who is less, less on a lesser platform than you are. So how you can help them? See to it. Somebody who is not well educated, you can teach them. Okay. Impart, see, it's donation doesn't only mean in cash or, donating some food items or, clothes, etc. You can serve also. That kind of a donation is definitely going to be much, much better and helpful. So, on 9th of March till the 10th of March, just be careful about your mental setup. Don't make any hasty decisions. And also on the 24th March to 25th March as well. These are 2 dates which are going to be really very, very important for you. So important as in like any decision you make will be lasting. The impact would be lasting. Okay. I would suggest that avoid, let me see what dates I must give you, which you should be careful about. 28th March to 1st of April. Take care of your health. Don't get involved in any kind of litigation also. Okay. And take care of your speech. You can go a little rough. You can go a little harsh on your speech and drive safely. Be careful when you're driving. Any kind of property related matters, if you want to make, you can do it after the 14th of March. That will be the time period you can make decisions as far as your property and your assets accumulation is concerned. It's a good time period, and a good time period to change the job also. 14th, between this time period, if you want to go in for some changes of a job, etc., you can do that as well. Okay, very positive. So new moon and full moon times, please donate something to the underprivileged. Coming to the next sign, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, I must tell you that there is a slide in the beginning where I have mentioned all the dates. Please do refer to that. And between Aries and Taurus, there is there are festivals that I have mentioned and what you can do, which form of God you can propitiate. So please do refer to that as well. And for Virgo natives, we have to see what is Mercury doing to you. Mercury is going to be in the sign of debilitation. Mercury is changing signs, 2 signs, in fact. From Aquarius to Pisces, enters on the 7th March till the 26th of March. It remains in your 7th house in the sign of debility in Rahu Ketu axis. And then is going to be from 25th to the 27th in Gandanta and goes into the 8th house from 26th March to the 9th of April. So that's the main thing. And then you have eclipse also in your 7th house. So firstly, first thing first, see, Mercury is the ruler of your Lagnesh and your 10th house. So you need to be very careful when you're making decisions as far as your job is concerned. Stick to your job. Don't leave your job. This can lead to travels also. There are certain journeys which are lying pending now will start. You are planning from a long, long time with this Rahu and Mercury conjunction, especially from the 7th of March to the 26th of March. Not 26th March because there's an eclipse happening in your 7th house. So before the 20th of March, between 7th to the 20th of March, plan everything. You might just be going in for travels, changes, change of job, and your financials. You will be planning everything, your investments, etc. also during this time. Debilitation doesn't mean it's a bad thing. Debilitation means that you have to touch ground and then you have to start from scratch. So maybe you're going to be starting or deviating from your path as far as your investment is concerned. Maybe you're misguided and then you start afresh. You lose money and then you start again. It's like that kind of a situation also. In relationship, there can be misunderstandings, confusions, and then, you just start again. Like you reconcile and then you just start again with your current relationship. So it's sort of a timing that, you will be making some major decisions as far as your communication with your people is concerned. You might just be, why might? Because, you have your own personal chart. So that is why I use might a lot. because I can't be saying everything with surety that this is going to happen until unless I do your reading, personal reading. I say that this is going to happen. Now, with the see, Mercury and Venus get along well, and Venus is your Bhagya Lord also. It's going to be transiting your 6th house. So this is the time period when you will be making decisions about your litigation, loans. There are certain people who are actually, conspiring against you. You will get to know about them. That clarity you will get. Now you're going to be following that fitness regime. That action-oriented you is going to be in full swing. 8th Lord in the 6th house, conjunct the 9th Lord. So this is a good combination which is happening, as far as your health is concerned. You can get involved in some litigation and you will get that verdict, maybe, and Sun is also going to be in your 7th house. See, Mercury is Avarohi and Venus is Arohi. So this means that you're going to be making some major decisions about your finances now. It is about your relationship quotient. Chemistry and bonding is going to change now. You might start with a new relationship. It might be not long lasting, but you definitely are going to be meeting a potential partner during this time. And this month, especially from the 7th of March onwards, will be the deciding time about your journeys, about your education, about your trading, about your financials, about purchasing of property, signing of documents, starting a new business. You are going to be making some major decision during this time. Take care of your parents' health when there are eclipses happening. It is not good for your relationship with your friends also. You might just get confused. Okay, I don't want this relationship, I think. Now you get that clarity. You're confused till now, but you will get that clarity after the eclipses are over. No, I don't want to be in this relationship. No, this is not worth it. Maybe, you get to know that person who had an agenda. You get to know about that. It's a closure time. Okay. And Lagnesh is losing the strength. Number 1 is going to be in debilitation sign. 2, it is going to be in Rahu Ketu axis, and it's going to be part of the eclipse also. So you need to actually be more spiritually inclined now. You for that divine support, you need that divine support now. So for that, you need to worship Lord Ganesha. He is going to take you out of that problem for sure. Okay. This I can say with surety. If you have that faith, I have that faith, definitely it's going to work. And if you want to start any new startup or something, just make sure that the documents are intact and complete. Everything should be in, black and white. Otherwise, you will miss out on some clause and then it is going to be negative for you. Relationship wise, I would not suggest that start a new relationship. It might just not be a long lasting one, as I said. Good time for your children also. Children might be leaving and going to overseas places. Competitive successes on the cards. Also, 4th Lord is in the 8th house. So maybe, if you are planning any change of your house, buying property, you can do that as well. Connection with your uncles and aunts might just get little better. Take their help and advice. Now, I'm giving you few dates. You need to be little aware of these dates, so that these are date wise predictions I always give. So for investments and relationships especially, I'm focusing more on that. Spiritual growth definitely is on cards because Ketu is transiting your 1st house. So you are growing spiritually. You know what is happening around me now. Sometimes what happens, suddenly you start reading scriptures. Suddenly your focus is on mantras, mantra chanting. So this Ketu does that. Ketu is not an analytical planet, not a material planet. And in the sign of Virgo, which is like, getting into depth and details, now is the time period you will be really focusing on all these things even more. The partner might be the opposite, but you are into this. Okay. Now, with this, the dates I was telling you, yes. The 12th one. So you need to 23rd to the 26th take care of your health, relationship, finances also. Don't go overboard. Don't plan anything like that. A good timing for travels would be 26th to the 29th of March. If you want to travel, if you want to invest, this is a good time period. And for purchasing of property, 12th to the 15th, buying any assets, good time period, 12th to the 15th of March. Okay. And 4th to the 7th, you might just go for some makeover, changes in your personality, in your looks. Okay. So that's what. Coming to the next sign, that is Libra. All right. For Libra natives, I have already, mentioned all the details, the dates, etc. in the first slide before Aries starts. Please do refer to that at the beginning part, wherein all the dates will be, they're handy and you will be able to know what is coming this month. And also between Aries and Taurus, I have mentioned the festivities. So festivals and, worshipping the gods, etc. So you can just refer to that as well. Now, coming to Libra, Libra is ruled by Venus. Venus is Arohi. Venus will be transiting Aquarius sign from 7th to the 31st of March. It's leaving your Kendra and is going to be in your trine now. Being the ruler of both the positions are good for Venus. Now, from Mars conjunction, it's going to be with Saturn. Now, this is a good time period if you're going to be starting a new relationship, new business, something to do with creativity. If you are an artistic person yourself, you're going to be really getting inclined to do that or pursue that art form even more. You can get more involved in entertainment or, meeting people, getting into the relationship. So your mindset is like that. Then, of course, till the 31st of March, it's going to be there. And then it's Arohi. It's going to be moving towards its sign of exaltation. So definitely back to back, you're getting good transits. Venus is going to be conjunct Mars and Saturn also in Aquarius sign. So now this is a good time period to start a new relationship, start a new project. It will give you growth in your financials because the Lord of the Mars is the Maraka Graha for you, but it is also the ruler of your second house, which denotes financials. So when these planets are connecting with the Yoga Karagraha Saturn, so it is a good time period to make money out of money. Now you will get that kind of guidance, right kind of guidance or right kind of people who can tell you, okay, go this way. You might be starting a new project, new job, new people coming into your life, relationship might trigger. You might be focusing more on your growth. The ideas are very innovative. You're very creative. So this is like now your creativity is coming to force. Like it is now getting that shape. You were creative in your head, but now you're going to be using it on ground. Okay. So any kind of project, anything to do with newness, any new relationship, this is a very potent month for you. If you want to go in for progeny, childbirth, conception, this is a good time period. Okay. If you want to travel, you can do that as well because 12th Lord is right opposite itself. So Mercury is also in dignity in the 6th house because Mercury is debilitated, though it is debilitated, but it is in the exaltation place. So it is like, 1 minus and then 1 plus. So it is giving that, balancing impact. So this Mercury is also gaining, your Bhagya Lord is gaining that strength here. So you will do well in your projects, the current projects, education plan. You will be more into studies. You'll be uplifting yourself. Rahu energy is there. So it's not a right time for documentation or meeting people who are, misleading you and going, who are luring you, misguiding you for investments, for travels. Okay, go to this place, you will gain that, those kinds of, positive energies there. So you need to make the decision yourself. It's after all the 6th house. So you need to be very wise. You need to analyze things very well. You really want this? So make the right kind of choices when Mercury and Rahu are conjunct. See, Rahu is very illusionary planet. He deviates you. He will tell you, sit down, don't do this. You're working out and suddenly, you're following your routine and then Rahu will, make you lazy. Oh, don't do that. Just leave it. So all those energies are also going to be there. So you need to be very careful about your mental setup. You need to be very strong. Thankfully, Mars is going to be in the trine also with Saturn. So you're going to be very meticulous, restricted, in your approach, investment wise. You have that, you have the control, that power. You're not completely giving that power to Rahu. That's the best part about it. That's the beauty of the transit, because it's always a balancing impact also in the horoscope, working simultaneously. You have a Jupiter in the seventh house, good time to get connected with the partner, meeting a potential partner, partnership relationship, business relationship might just trigger as well. Take care of your partner's health though, because Ketu is in the 6 places away from the 7th house. So this is not good for your partner's health. Lagnesh and second lord are forming a connection in the 5th house. It's a very positive time for getting into a new job, a new assignment. Also, there can be some travels. Okay. So looks good. On the face of it, it is a good transit. Sun is going to be in the 6th house. So 6th house eclipse is actually considered to be best. 3, 6, 10, 11 houses, good. It is actually 6th house is the best. It's the 3 Shadaya house, one of the 3 Shadaya houses. So when there is an eclipse in the 6th house, it will take care of your mental setup. It will take care of your routine. It will take care of your health. If you have been suffering, you will be, or mentally or physically, whatever, you will be coming out of it. This eclipse is going to uplift you. Be more spiritual. Worship goddess Lakshmi during this time. Okay, Ashtalakshmi Stotram, Sri Suktam, or you can do Lakshmi chants. Okay, and I'm giving you the dates. Please make a note of the dates. They are very important. So 28th February till the 2nd of March. This is a good time period to join a new job venture, to sign the agreement also. You will be very much inclined to do something, your karma. It's like that. Too much of workload maybe, and you're inclined to do it. 2nd to the 4th of March is a good time to connect with people, some influential people, or, your bosses, your seniors, your co-workers, or maybe, some potential partner you will get into your life, or some investment you'll be making. Good time for making investments, 2nd to the 4th of March. 4th to the 7th of March is the time period when you have some isolation, you're in isolation behind the scenes, as you're working. Some expenditures can be there on maybe donations or investments, or you're moving to the foreign land, so you're spending, or you're going to be treating your partner with some dinner or something like that. So that's in a way a good transit. But you're going to be very spiritually inclined also. In isolation, you're going to be maybe chanting some mantras, etc. 4 to the 7th of March. 7 to the 10th of March is a good time period to connect with yourself, making some changes externally and internally also. Looking good and, working on your looks, etc. That is also quite likely. So that is from the 7th to the 10th. 10th to the 12th, good for financial growth. If you want to go in for some investments, connect with your family, take their help, take their advice, where to park the funds, etc. 12th to the 15th is the time period when you will be having a lot of connection with your siblings. You're missing your people, your home, your family, you're connecting with them. With your neighbors, maybe you'll be sorting it out, if you're having some problems and concerns. So you'll be sorting that matter also. 15th to the 18th is the time period when you will feel like, doing something in your house, changes, molding, and, making your place a beautiful place to live also. So, or you're a homie, you're at home, you're working from home, purchasing of a car, maybe you're going to buy a vehicle. 18th to the 20th is a good time to connect with your children, good for romance, starting a new relationship, proposing that person, child conception, all that is good on the 18th to the 20th. 20th to the 23rd is the time period to work on your body, on your self. Follow that strict diet, follow that fitness regime, organize yourself, organize your calendar. This is the time you will be able to do, because, people will tell you not to, but you will have to swim against the tide on the 20th to the 23rd to do it. Follow that routine. 23rd to the 26th is the time period when you are maybe, finding that time for your partner. Maybe you're going to be going out taking your partner out or traveling, or maybe some business venture you're planning, you're just working on that. So all those ideas are floating now in your head. So 23rd to 26th, you can just try to implement them as well. 26th to the 29th is the time period when you have to take care of your health, you have to take care of your mental setup and your investments also. There can be some hidden relationship which is coming into limelight, so take care of that as well. Some hidden potential also can be recognized. 29th of March to the 31st of March is the time period when you can communicate with your people around you, your father, your siblings, your neighbors, your friends. Also, maybe you will be learning something new subjects, or you're going to be doing something, about upgrading yourself. So you're learning a new language, maybe, So all that is happening. Just take good care of your health also on 15th, 16th. And when there is an eclipse, just be more spiritual. Just connect with yourself. Okay. Coming to the next sign, that is Scorpio. For Scorpio natives, you have to see the condition of Mars. Now, before I go there, please go back and refer to the slide wherein I have mentioned the dates of the transit. It is very essential to note the dates. And of course, you can also go in for the festivals if you want to know. It's between Aries and Taurus readings. I have mentioned about the remedy, or we can say which form of the divine to worship and propitiate. So please refer to that as well. And the festivals are very important, as I'm a Hindu. Now, with the Mars transiting through your Kendra, this is a very important and a very positive move, actually. Right now, Mars till the 15th is going to be in your third house. Then from the 15th of March till the 23rd of April is going to be in your Kendra, in your fourth house. There is a Sasa Yoga forming, that is Saturn is also there already. Now you will get that force, that energy this month to do things which are stagnant. Now is the time you will be purchasing property, you'll be making decisions about your travels, you're shifting out from a place, you want to, maybe you've been thinking of a move from a long time. Now you will be taking that step. Mars is going to be looking at your 11th house and Ketu is already there. This is a little tough position for your relationship with your friends. There can be that you break up from your friends, or maybe, you are now done with them because, you have been experiencing that they're letting you down. They're always pulling you down. Now, you get that clarity. No, I don't want to be in this relationship any longer. With Mars looking at your 11th house, this is going to be a very positive emittance. It is going to be looking at there. The cast is good. That drishti is very positive for you, because now you get that clarity. Oh no, I don't want this. I don't want to give into this. But not good for investments. Just lie low this month, because Mercury is also going to be in Rahu Ketu axis. You will lose money. So it's not right to advise you right now, especially from the 7th of March onwards till the 26th of March. This Mars is going to be in debility. It is Avarohi. It's going to be in debility, and it's going to be looking at your 11th house also. So with Rahu and Ketu in the 11th, it is not considered to be good for your new resources, looking for new resources. You might lose a lot of money here. So this is not the time period. I will write off this month, though I'll give you a few dates where you can, because we cannot just go, we cannot just cut off the whole transit, to be write it all off. There are a few dates which can be favorable. Also, Venus is going to be in the Kendra of yours. That is the 12th Lord in the Kendra. So this is a good time period to go overseas. You will get investors from the overseas lands also. Good time for starting a new relationship, because Mercury is in the 5th house with Rahu, and Venus, being the lord of the 7th, is going to be in the 10 places away. So good for your partner's growth at the workplace, and a good time period to connect with your partner also. Mars is looking at your 7th house. So the partner can get a little aggressive, but very good for that. The aggression can be good for the job, the profession, career-wise. It is a good transit. Okay. And Surya, Sun, is also going to be in your 5th house, and it's eclipse time. So you need to take care of your entertainment. You need to tame those, energies also. Sometimes we go overboard. You can be, too indulgent in physical relationship, in monetary, in entertainment, in, those energies which are all illusionary, worldly. You can get too much involved in all that. You want growth, you want to, um, you want that name, fame, success, those accolades at the workplace. But it is the 8th house from the 10th where the eclipse is happening. So this can be a loss kind of a situation at the workplace. You need to balance things out right now. Otherwise, you will be a loser, and then you will repent and regret. So keep your, statements very clear. Keep your head very clear that what you really want. Decisions can backfire. So you need to work on your decisions as far as your work is concerned, as far as your investments is concerned, and your relationships also. You need to be very focused. If you are, strong enough, then these transits won't matter. They will not trouble you that much because you have that clarity already. They don't disturb them, right? So you need to, and maybe, you're in the Dasha of Surya, Rahu, or Mars, then, then it becomes a little difficult, even more impactful, even more. So if you want to go in for any kind of litigation, any kind of systematic routine, etc., it's a good month for you. It's a very good month for you. Now, I'll give you a few dates. You need to make a note of the dates also, so that you can, plan your month. 27th February till the 2nd of March. Now, this is the time you have to cut down on your expenses. Don't evade tax. Pay the tax on time. There can be somebody who is going to mislead you. Oh, you can evade tax, you can work on this, so and so things. Don't do that. Don't fall prey to that. You can invest here and you'll make big money. No, I don't want to. I want to go slow. I don't want to get lured by these superficial things. No, don't fall prey to the superficial things. Okay. Now, on the 2nd to the 7th of March, good time. Good time for starting a new venture, starting new business, starting new travels. You're going to be on the exploration trip. Maybe you will learn more. You will acquire more knowledge on the 2nd to the 7th. You can be very emotional also. Maybe you're working on the relationship with your father. You come across your guru. You get a little emotional, right? So that is also quite possible. 7 to the 11th is the time period when you can have some, maybe connection with the influential people at the workplace. They might just give you some tasks. You will finish it on time and you will get that, appreciation. So connection with your co-workers, your siblings, your neighbors, your friends, your, the people you work around, the people around you. This is a good time period to connect, and you will definitely get the acknowledgement as well. 11 to the 15th is the time period you have to take care while driving. Maybe your relationship with your friends that you get clarity on. So you might just part ways, or you just get another tangent, some other platform. No, this is the chemistry I want. This is the bonding I want. So you'll be deciding about your investments also, about your relationships also. Okay. 15th to the 20th, good time to travel, work behind the scenes, presentation, etc. if you want to do, or you want to go in for some expenditure on the gadgets, you can do that as well. Just cut down, control on your expenses. 15th to the 20th, quite possible that there's an outflow of money. Take care of your partner's health also. 15th to the 20th. 20th to the 24th is a time period when you will be working on yourself, on your outer personality. How you look, how you can, maybe you want to go in for that surgery, so you can do that. You want to go for cosmetic surgery or some treatment, you can start something like that. You can be very sporty during this time, but don't lose control and don't get too upset. There can be some arguments also during this time. 24th to 28th is again a good time period to start, thinking about your financials and, your relationship. But this is not a good time period for your partner's health. So you need to work on that. You need to take care of your partner's health also. But it's a good time period for your financials. You can work on your finances well, how you can manage. 28th March to the 1st of April is a time when you will connect with your siblings. Siblings will be going overseas. Maybe you're going to be connecting with your family, with your friends. Short journeys can happen. Drive safely. There can be some complication while driving also. So keep a constant check on your vehicle. Okay. Selling of property is also quite likely towards the end. Coming to the next sign, that is Sagittarius. A very long video. For Sagittarius natives, please refer to the slide that I have mentioned in the beginning part, where you will get to know what are the transit positions of March month. And between Aries and Taurus, there is there's a small, a minute or two you can just spend there, where you will know what are the festivals we are heading to this month. So you can propitiate those gods, okay, related to the form of gods that are related to that. Now, for Sagittarius natives, Jupiter is not changing signs, but Jupiter is changing Navmansha. Jupiter is going to be in the Navmansha of Virgo and Libra this month. Okay. So Virgo and Libra natives are any which was going to be doing well. And from 16th March to the 2nd of April, again, it's a very good positive time period as far as your relationship with your friends is concerned, your investments is concerned. You're going to be making good amount of money. Mars is going to be changing signs and is going to be leaving your second house. It's going to be transiting your third, where Saturn is already there. We have an eclipse happening in your fourth house. So you need to take care of your mental setup. 25th is the eclipse, and that's happening in your fourth house. So don't purchase any property. Don't do any kind of changes in your education plan, leaving your house, all that ripples will be formed. You will be thinking about all of those already, because Rahu is in the fourth house of yours. So you might just be having some relationship issues also with your family. Take care of your parents' health, because ninth lord is in the eighth house. Rahu and Sun are going to be in your fourth house from the 14th of March till the 13th of April. So this is the time period when you have to take care of your mental setup. From the third, Sun in the third was good. Now it's going to be in the fourth house. So Mars and Sun are very important grahas for you, because they are the trinal rulers. So you need to take care of your assets. And don't get carried away. People will say, oh, don't do this, don't invest here, invest there. I made a lot of money. All those delusions will be there. There will be a lot of confusion also. Maybe confusion, misunderstanding with your own family members. It is unnecessary. It is just temporary also. But you need to be cautious. When there is, a solar eclipse, which is going to be in your Virgo sign, so you need to take care of your mental setup at the workplace. So always, eclipses come in twos. So if one is on the lunar eclipses on the 25th, then we have the next one, that is the solar eclipse in April month, in the first week of April. So it is going to be in your 410 axis. So this means that you need to cut down on your expenditures. Don't change your job right now. Don't make any hasty decisions, or in impulse make a decision. Oh, I want to quit my job. Oh, I'm not able to survive here. Oh, I'm not happy here. Let me quit. You don't have another job in hand. How can you leave it? As it is a bad market out there. So you need to work on your mental setup during this time. Be more spiritually inclined. Be calm. Take the help of your family members rather than moving away and pushing them away from you. You may be, redoing your place, and the, work stops. It's halted. So it might just give you some irritability there also, because Mars is 12 places away as well. So this might bring about some change of place. It will, but it might not be a cushy or a comfortable change. Your selling of your property, you will get a good price. That is something which is positive. Take good care of your parents' health, as I said, because we are heading to eclipses. Okay. Venus is also going to be in your third house. Mars is going to be in your third house. Mercury is going to be in your fourth house as well. So it is Avarohi. If Venus is Arohi, it's moving towards a sign of positivity, that is exaltation. Mercury is moving towards a sign of debility. So from the 7th to the 26th of March, Mercury is going to be in your Pisces sign. And there's a Gandanta energy after 25th, 26th, 27th. You will find that there is a uneasiness about your paperwork, documentation, education plan, investments. So you need to be really careful for this whole time period. Don't get carried away at the job front, investment front. This is not the time. If it is a good time period, I will tell you, I will give you the dates also. It can't be that we write it whole off, we can't. But surely this is the time which is very positive for you to hold on to what you have rather than just letting go of them. It is very easy because you will meet people who will mislead you. So you need to be very careful about all those energies as well, isn't it? So good time period for childbirth, progeny, student natives. They might just plan their onward journeys for education. But be careful what you pick and choose, what kind of subjects you choose. Okay, that's very important. But growth is assured. You are going to be successful. Children especially are going to be student natives, or children, we can say, they are going to be successful. They're successful in the overseas lands. Leave your place where you are, or maybe shift out from the place where you are to another place for education purpose. That is something which is good. But subjects that you have to choose, pick and choose very carefully. All right. Now coming to the dates, make a note. 19th letter half to the 21st. This is the time that you have to take care of your health and your decision making, mental setup. Weeklies I will mention all the details, dates there also. But these are on the broader view, the aerial view about the dates, the transits. Now, 27th February till the 2nd of March, it's a good time period to connect with your partner. You can be physically connecting with your partner also. 2nd to the 7th of March is the time period you need to take care of your health, your communication, investments also. 7 to the 11th is the time when you can travel, you can take your partner out for dinner, etc. You can connect with people, with your father also. 11 to the 15th is the time when you have to be careful at the workplace. You can pick up some arguments at the workplace with your seniors and co-workers also. And it will be a long-lasting impact, negative impact. So be careful about your verbal communication on the 11th to the 15th of March. 15th to the 20th is the time period when you will have clarity about your investments, about your friendship, about your relationship, about your connections. You will meet some important and influential people also during this time period. 20th to the 24th of March is the time when you can travel. You can be in isolation, working on a project, etc. behind the scenes. Expenditures can increase. If you're an engineer, you might be innovative. You're working on some project. So that is something 20th to 24 takes you to. 24 to 28 is a good time period for starting something new relationship, new project. Also, working on your looks, on your persona. You can be a little aggressive. So use those action-oriented you energies towards positivity, productivity, rather than wasting your time in arguing and wasting your time, on a road rage, etc. So don't waste your time on the 24th till the 28th. 28th to the 1st of April is the time that you can have some verbal combat or argument, or you can have some problems in your financials also. This is a good time period to decide about your ancestral property though, and your tax, etc. You might just be going in for that, and for that it is good. All right, so make a note of all the dates. These are very important, and do write in the comment section if something matched or didn't match also. Most welcome to write anything. Coming to Capricorn, please do refer to the first slide wherein I have mentioned about your, dates. Please do refer to the initial summary part. All the dates, all the transit positions are mentioned there. And between Aries to Taurus, there is a reading on the festivals and what you can propitiate, how you can improve your month. So coming to Capricorn, for Capricorn natives, Saturn is as it is transiting your second house, even if you have a moon there. So it's a, it's a Sadesati end, but you're feeling a little better now with your financials also and with your mental setup also. And Saturn is going to be changing Navmanshas. So from Aquarius till the 9th of March to the 6th of April is going to be in Pisces. Till 9th of March in Aquarius Navmansha, that is, it's giving the impact of the second house completely because you superimpose the Navmansha positions. So 9th of March to the 6th of April is a better time period for you, though there is an eclipse also happening in your third house. So you actually need to be more into communication. You need to communicate, you need to meet people, talk to people. See, Capricorn is a sign where Mars exalts. So you're, as it is, very talkative and very aggressive and very, I would say, action oriented. So when Mars till the 15th of March is in your first house, make the best use of these energies, And then it moves into your second house. Second house is the house of speech, food, finance. So it might deplete that. So make the best use of the energy. But it is not bad because second and the 11th house rulers are getting conjunct in your second house. So it is going to uplift you financially. There's a growth which is evident. Maybe, you're shifting out from the place where you are. You're planning already to sell off your house and buy another one, a bigger one. Or you're going to be buying a vehicle. You're going to be starting a new job. There is some new assignment coming your way because from the 10th house, 5th house transit is of Venus and Mars, the ruler of your 10th house. Your 9th lord is going to be debilitated, though, and is going to be in Rahu Ketu axis. So your expectations might increase. People will misunderstand you a lot. You can have, called for desires. Something which, you have, what happens, with Rahu energy, you're very curious. You're very, illusioned. There is a lot of diversion this Rahu gives. So you need to be very careful about your mental setup. With whom you're communicating. Maybe you're mixing with wrong people. You're not tabbing the right kind of people and tabbing wrong people. Maybe your investments, you're just going haywire. You have not planned anything well. There's an eclipse also in your third house. Third house is the house of communication, siblings. Siblings might just have some troubles at the place of work, or they can have some health issues because Leo sign is in your 8th house. And from there, it is the 8th house. So it might just be a problem area for your siblings, for your own health. So you need to take care of your mental setup. But it is going to be a good month as far as your finances is concerned. I can assure you that because the Lord of the 2nd and 11th are getting conjunct in your second house. So you will get more avenues opening for you. You will get that clarity about where you need to invest, where you need to park your funds, how you can uplift yourself. That growth prospects you will be getting into. Maybe you're going to be starting something new, It's not good for your partner's health though, because it's the 8th from your 7th house where this conjunction is happening. You need to take care of your partner's health, your relationship also. There can be some complications there. Okay. You need to work on these areas. So as you know, I'm in Riyadh and it is a little warm today. Yeah. So what we are experiencing this month is something which is going to be a very life-changing kind of or a foundational kind of a period because we are heading to an eclipse. Eclipse in the 3rd house, 6th house, 10th house, 11th house is not bad, especially the 3 Shadaya, 3, 6, 11. So this is going to open the avenues for you. You're going to be very spiritually inclined also because Ketu is in your 9th house. Some, religious, suddenly what happens, with Ketu in the 9th house, you will start worshipping more. You will start offering prayers, mantras, meeting people who are into spiritual pursuits or, those kinds of gurus you will come across who are, going to be guiding you through the religious system. Going to religious places, suddenly, reading scriptures, all that is coming into you now with Ketu. And Ketu is going to be here till, next year, the long transit, no? So maybe 14, 15 months still left. So you will be experiencing all of that. These are aggravated energies now. Exponentially, you will be having all these energies, feeling these. Good to connect with your siblings, your neighbors. Be friendly with them. They will be guiding you, maybe, your investments, where to park your funds, how you can be more, how you can grow. Going overseas is also quite likely. Quite likely. Okay. Now I'm giving you few dates. Make a note. Though this is a very positive time period for, uplifting yourself. The whole month is good for you because, the positions are good. So it's not that bad for Capricorn natives, all whatever is happening. So now, and for Libra also, because it's the sixth house, eclipse. Otherwise, you will say that eclipses are bad and, they will bring only bad luck and all that. No, it doesn't happen that way. There are certain areas where they do well also. So now, make a note. Okay, especially 2nd to the 4th of March, just be careful about your finances and your health also. Okay. And 4th to 7th March also. Read scriptures, be more religiously inclined, spiritually inclined, follow the dharma. Don't be, on the bickering side. Don't backstab anybody. Don't talk against anybody during this time, especially. We should not talk against anyone, any which ways. But during this time, you might have that inclination to do so, and you might just close yourself up also. So 4 to 7, especially, just take care. Then 12th to the 15th, you have some travel plans, maybe. So keep everything intact, maybe your paperwork, etc. Just check everything is okay. And documentation, etc. also. See, 18th to 20th is a good time period. Very good time period if you want to make money out of money. And also 10 to 12th. These are 2 periods I'm giving you for investments, for financials, for connecting with people who can help you park your funds, investments, etc. Take their help and advice. Connecting with your friend circle also is good. A good time period for money and for relationship also. Relationship wise, 26 to 29 is the best period to connect with your partner, or for physical relationship. Good for children also, for creativity. All that is definitely very positive. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Aquarius. For Aquarius natives, please do refer to the slide in the beginning. I'm repeating this for every sign because, it is important to know the dates, and it's handy. So you can just refer to that. Even if you're an astrologer, it is going to be very important for you to check the dates. So through that, you will get everything in under one page. And for the propitiation of God, festivals, etc., between Aries and Taurus, we have that. So please do refer to that as well. What form of God you should be propitiating during this time period. We are heading to Holi also. Happy Holi, first of all. We're heading to eclipse in your 2nd house, and Saturn is in your 1st house. That means you are on the peak of Sadasati if you have a moon there or Lagna there. So it's a very important one. Any important graha where Saturn transits over, it's a very important one, because Saturn is the slowest one. So he actually, tries to tame the energies of that particular zone, restricts you, tells you do this in this way. So you do get, the clarity when Saturn is transiting a particular zone. You become very indifferent. You must have shut yourself up in that shell with this Saturn energy in this sign. One sec, I'll just drink some water. Sorry. Okay. So for you people, have become very much in your shell with this Saturn over your Lagna. I have seen people losing out on, the interaction. They suddenly, are misunderstood. They become too hardworking, or the work becomes too much, too heavy for them. Isolation. Basically, they work in isolation. So this isolation energy is now going to be the other way around with Mars and Venus coming into your first house. It is going to uplift you. The energies are going to be very positive. You're going to be very energetic now. And that's happening. That's why I said you refer to the dates. Again, I'll tell you. 15th March to the 23rd of April, Mars is going to be in your first house. From the 12th, it's coming here. And Venus is going to be from 7th to the 31st of March in the first house. Sun is still the 14th of March here and then moves into your second house where the eclipse is happening. Mercury is going to be changing to 3 signs. It's going to be in Aquarius and then moves into Pisces and then moves into the Gandanta and comes into your Aries sign. So a lot of things happening this month actually, you know. So 2nd and 8th axis is about you, what you eat and what you exit, how you can retain your money. That's what is your thought process about. And you're working on your relationships, your finances, your eating habits. You really need to work on that because Pisces is in your second house. So you need to work on these things, you know, if you're spiritually inclined, if you're religiously following a path, so then this is a good transit for you. Everything is beautiful. Second house transit is, as it is not considered to be good of Rahu, you know, it gives a lot of, a different way of speaking actually, you know, either you're saying something and you change your path and you start saying something, talking about something else. And sometimes what happens, you know, you deviate. Your sources of income deviate. Sometimes you follow an unethical path to make money. So the eclipse is happening there. That means your own personality is getting eclipsed. Your partner's personality is getting eclipsed. The confidence is going down. Thankfully, Mars and Venus are in your Lagna. The Bhagesh is in the Lagna. So 10,000, 9,000 ruler are in the Lagna. So this is a big time saving grace for you. Okay. Big time saving grace as in for what? For acquiring knowledge, for relationship, for your mental health, for your workplace. It will upgrade you. All right. So just the eclipse time, you have to be careful. Don't deviate. Don't get carried away in your investments. Plan everything meticulously. Only then you will be really successful. We have a Jupiter in the 3rd house, which is the ruler of your second house, second from second. So it is definitely a very positive time to grow financially. You have those avenues, but don't fall prey to the wrong guidance. You can fall prey to the wrong guidance. You know what? To make money out of money, you know, you can get onto anything. By hook or by crook, I need to be, you know, I need to acquire this wealth. The Saturn is asking you, slow down. Mars is saying, let me do it. Rahu is there in the second house, is asking you to do unethically. So you need to mix, blend everything and come to a right path, to a right track. Okay. So this is the time when Venus, the Bhagya Lord, is in the Lagna. So you're going to be really, you know, very sensually attractive. You can attract people. You can get attracted to others also during this time. Okay. Same gender, opposite gender, depends. Now, at the workplace, of course, you are going to be connecting with some overseas clients. You're going to be meeting some people who are, you know, going to be appreciating your work. You're going to be really working very hard, day in, day night. You're working and you're completing your tasks. So all that is the USP of this month. And being the 5th lord, which is going to be in debility, so it can be that you change your children, they switch the job that they are in, or student natives might just go to the overseas lands for new assignment. Quite possible for student natives, like for studies, for education, or for maybe, you know, new maybe some internship you start. So that is also quite possible in the overseas lands. Okay. And Ketu is in your 8th house, so you need to take care of what you eat. It gives some troubles, you know, while, you know, the exit, whatever you eat, you exit. So that can become a problem area. So you need to be taking care of your digestive system also. Okay. Overall, it's a good, you know, it's a good time. Actually, this month is a good time, you know, successful time for you to start new things, because Venus and Mercury, Venus and Mars are definitely well positioned for you. and they are your 4th and the 10th house rulers, your 9th and the 3rd house rulers also. So this is definitely showing that your luck is by your side. Propitiate Lord Shiva. Do Rudra Abhishekam before the eclipse time. It will help you. Believe you me, it is going to be really very positive for you, in fact. Okay, so this is these are the dates I'm giving you. Just make sure that you follow the dates also, date-wise prediction, as I say. Just make sure that, you know, you take care of your health from 24th afternoon till the 26th. Just take care of your health and eat right. Okay, you can have some digestive issues. From the 28th February till the 2nd of March, this is the time you might make some decisions about your fitness or your job. You might change the job also. 2nd to the 4th of March, some new business clients you'll be connecting, new relationship, start of new relationship is also possible. Take care of your partner's health. And if you need investors, you can look for investors also on the 2nd to the 4th of March, and you will get them. 4th to the 7th March, you have to, as I said, you know, take care of your health. 7th to the 10th of March is a good time period to travel, to learn more, to acquire more knowledge. 10 to the 12th is the time period to connect with your bosses, seniors, etc. There can be some promotion on cards also. 12th to the 15th is the time you can invest and you will make money out of money. You will connect with your friends, and you will spend some time with your community, with your family, older siblings, etc. Also, 15th to the 18th, you can travel overseas. You can get investors from the overseas lands. Take care of your partner's health. 18th to the 20th is the time when you will be making some changes in your looks, in your personality, in your investment planning. You will be meeting some people who are going to be guiding you through. Could be wrong guidance also, but you have to be very careful. But it is going to bring about some changes. 20th to 23rd is a good time period for connecting with your family members. Maybe you'll be going out for dinner, etc., taking them out, or proposing the partner. It can also lead to the existing partner's health issues. Business partner might just defer the payment that you were waiting for. Okay, so mix bag. In fact, 23rd to the 26th is a good time period to start a new journey, short journeys, starting to communicate with others, some kind of documentation. You want to sign the papers, sell the property, buy a new property, buying a vehicle. All that is also on cards. 26 to 29, similar kind of energies, you know, changing of property or house decor, etc. That is also quite possible. 29 to 31st of March, connecting with your children, getting into the entertainment zone, maybe, you know, going in for some movie, etc., spending time with your family members and, you know, unwinding. So that is something which is evident in the horoscope. Coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. Pisces natives, please go back and in the beginning part, I have mentioned the slide which has all the consolidated dates, etc. Please make a note of the transit dates. That will help you understand the month ahead. And definitely Pisces natives are, you know, going to be experiencing this eclipse this month, which is on the 25th of March. So you need to take care of your mental setup. Don't be too greedy. Don't be too, you know, desirous, because, you know, you can tend to have all those tendencies, you know, to earn, make money, or you know, unethical ways, or, you know, just getting too, maybe, you know, your looks, you know, you'll be changing and you'll be looking very different suddenly. You know, you want to do something out of the box. So this Rahu energy is asking you to do. Rahu is also the planet of, you know, illusion, delusion, and confusion. Remember, so you might just be making some wrong choices and wrong decisions during this month. So you need to be really careful about that. As far as your financials is concerned, your religious belief system is concerned, you know, you might just not be following the path of dharma, maybe, you know. So you need to be careful how you decide about your growth. It's all up to you, because sun is going to be in your first house. Sun is getting eclipsed. So it is a lunar eclipse. So sun is your confidence, your personality, you know, your atma. So when it is getting eclipsed, you know, the confidence level is getting eclipsed in a way. So you might just not be able to make right choices. So you need to calm down. Okay, especially as far as your health is concerned, you need to be taking care of your health, your parents' health also. You need to be very careful. And Jupiter is in your second house, which is good for your connection with your family, for your financials. Also, Saturn being in the 12th house, the Lord of the 11th in the 10th, in the 12th house. It means that you can have some foreign connections. You can travel overseas. You can make friends overseas. Or maybe, you can also connect with investors or tab investors from the overseas lands, with Mars and Venus also going to be transiting your 12th house. Being the ruler of your third in the 12th means that your siblings are going to be traveling overseas. Second lord in the 12th, expenditures might increase, but it is definitely very positive time for your luck coming from the overseas, connections with the overseas people. It could be anyone, it could be some other community. It's not necessary that you have to travel overseas to connect. You can nowadays connect with the overseas people online also. So maybe your business is such that you're connecting with the overseas people even more, or you're traveling to the overseas lands, quite likely, because your seventh and the eighth lord, your eighth and the ninth lord are in the 12th house, going to be there. So the dates I've mentioned at the beginning part, please refer to that. Your partner is suddenly becoming very religious, isolated, or your business partner is not funding you the way it should be. So you're losing out on the funds, on the investments. So you're missing out on the growth. So you need to connect with right kind of people now. Take the help of the advisors or the experts. So they'll guide you through. This is not the month for progeny, childbirth. If you're planning one. So I think you should wait, because eclipses are not the right time. So till the 15th of next month, you should wait from March to the April month, so that, these eclipses settle down. So once they're over, then you can plan. So any bigger projects, bigger plannings, we should not do during eclipses time, because, you really, make wrong choices. You can be very impulsive, especially, 20th onwards. Make sure that you take good care. You can be talking something which might just be taken otherwise. With Mercury being in the first house, you can be, in that impulse, make wrong decisions about your investments, about your communication, documentation. You can lose out on that. You suppose you have to sell off your property, and you just, sign, or the clauses you don't read, and the clauses mention, and you just ignore it. And then ultimately you realize, oh, I made a wrong decision. And then it can't be reversed. So all those energies you need to tame, you need to work on, rather than, just making decisions blindly, okay, in impulse. I'm giving you a few dates. Just make a note. They will be helpful. So especially, 15 to the 20th of this month, take care of your health, take care of your decision making, as regards to your, litigation, finance, other people's money, how you handle it. You might just be making wrong choices. So be careful, 15 to the 20th especially. Okay. And good time from 20th to 24th. Make the best use of this. If you want to travel, you can. You want to make decisions as far as your investments is concerned, connection with your father, mentor, guru, good. Explore. Explore yourself also. Maybe, you're going to be very religious. You're going to be very spiritual. Avoid 28th March to the 1st of April, avoid for investments and communication with your friends, etc. It might just trigger some negativity around. So be careful about all of that as well. Okay. Otherwise, this is a good month, because, Mars and Venus are going to be in your Lagna. So that is something which is positive, and it is going to upgrade you. Okay. Take care of the mental setup, because eclipse is over your head. So it blinds you, actually. You think that you're on the right path, but you're making right decisions, but it doesn't happen so. So you need to be really, really careful about that. Okay. So that's what. So thank you so much, everyone, for watching. I just got so many, messages here. So I will be taking up the queries. If at all they are your personal queries, I will not be able to resolve or solve them online like this. Someday I will, for sure, I will take them up. But please make sure that you follow the dates, and do write in the comment section also. The feedback is required. Thank you so much, everyone, for watching. Stay blessed. Om Tat Sat.